Hey guys, it's Angela Jean and welcome back to my channel, Runway Done My Way. Today's episode is going to be another episode on how to combine living room and dining room space when they share the same room. As you can see behind me, I've already shot this episode once. Actually, this is totally different decor than was here when I shot it the first time. If you did not get to check out that episode, it is a two-part episode. Go ahead and check that out in the link above. What I wanted to do today, since it was such a popular episode, is to treat it like I have half the space. So obviously when we're done with the episode, I'm still gonna have the space behind me, but I'm gonna use the rug and pretend like this is the entire space, because a lot of people struggle with how to combine the room when you don't have a lot of room. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the episode. Again, I'm just gonna use the rug as the room, and I'll show you a really, really cool idea on how to combine the space if you're working with a really small room. Okay, oh, that was exhausting. Okay, so let's pretend like this is the extent of your space, which would probably mean you have a small one bedroom or even a studio. I'm actually moving, I'm downsizing, and I'm looking forward to the smaller space. I have so much fun decorating small spaces. So I'm gonna show you a trick I'm even gonna use in my next place, and I hope you guys love it. So let me get my muscles back on, and we're gonna move the console table. Because you do want to create some type of ambiance and romance when you're dining or when you're entertaining friends. And also, you have to realize when you're on that side of the couch looking this way, you can't really see the place settings. So having some candles or some type of ambiance decor on either side will look really good. And again, I put the flowers in the middle for dining reasons, and then also for decor reasons, because like I said, if you're looking from that view to this view, you won't see the place settings. So you still do want to have it look a bit like a console and like your living room decor, even though it's working as your dining room decor. I did tie in, I put a little chair over there, so even if you have a space this small, you can put a little chair over here with a little table. Again, I used it as a bar cart instead of putting more flowers on it. So this would be how it would look. I'm just going to show you one little decor option if you want to do this. Tips one more time if you're working with a space this small and you need to combine your living room and dining room space. Again, like I said, the console is always going to be higher. This couch is especially low, but if you do have a couch that's still not as high as the console, if you want it to look as plush as possible and as elegant, I think, as this looks, you want to make sure you have oversized pillows on your couch. That way, when you're looking from this side towards the couch and the console's behind, you're not seeing this big gap from the couch underneath the console, if that makes sense, because that doesn't look that good, and then it's going to look kind of janky, like that shouldn't be like that. If you make sure that the pillows are oversized like this, it ends up looking really elegant. Another tip, you want to make sure that you put down place settings. This really defines the space, especially from this side of the room. Again, I added flowers, and I went ahead and I left the candles that were on the console because I wanted to create a little bit of ambiance. And you have to realize if you're looking from that side of the room, you won't be able to see the place settings. So you do want some type of decor on your console so that from that view, you're still having a decorated console table, if that makes any sense. Obviously, when people come around this side, they'll see that it's actually your dining space. But from that side, you want to make sure it's not bare. You know, the whole room needs to be tied in together. And if you do have a room this small, you can see I put a nice chair over there. I put a small little circle table, which I'm using as a bar cart with wine, a few wine glasses. Obviously, if you wanted to put more flowers, you could, but I like having the flowers here on the console/dining table. Like I said, again, to define the space and to give the console some decor when you're looking from that side of the room. Lastly, you guys, an acrylic chair is gonna be the best space saver in a situation like this. It's gonna look the best in the sense that it's not gonna take away from the couch or the living room. It's not gonna overpower anything. If you wanted to get a little crazy with the decor, 2 balloon chairs. This is obviously if it's just like a couple. I mean, obviously if you have kids and stuff, but that wouldn't work. But 2 balloon chairs would look really cool. But for the most part, I would say 2 acrylic chairs. They're super inexpensive. So this would be the way to go in a situation as small as this. Alright you guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully this is helpful if you're working with a small space. Like I said, if you did not see part 1 of how to combine living room and dining room space, click that link above. It's like 4 decor jobs ago. totally different stuff in the room. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and put everything back. I will see you guys on Friday. If you did not check out my new venture, it's denimdonemyway.com. I'm going to keep plugging it because what else can I do? denimdonemyway.com. It's craft kits for girls 5+. They're not just any craft kit, they're no mess craft kits that allow girls to easily embellish their denim clothing, home decor, backpacks, you name it. Alright, so do me a favor, check that out. Buy a kit if you want. It will be coming personally from me, and I will see you guys on Friday. Leave any questions or comments in the link below. Bye.